On July 4, 2025, a sudden and powerful storm system struck central Texas, unleashing torrential rainfall that triggered catastrophic flash flooding across Kerr County. The region, already saturated from earlier summer rains, could not absorb the deluge. As a result, the Guadalupe River surged more than 22 feet in a matter of hours, its muddy, fast-moving waters sweeping away trees, vehicles, and buildings in its path. Among the most urgent emergencies was at Camp Mystic, a beloved all-girls summer camp situated along the banks of the river just south of Hunt, Texas. Founded in the 1920s and steeped in tradition, Camp Mystic is known for its rustic charm and scenic views, offering young girls a chance to unplug, explore nature, and build lifelong friendships. But on this Independence Day, the camp became ground zero for one of the worst flood events in Texas history. According to camp staff, the morning began with light rain, but conditions deteriorated rapidly. By late morning, floodwaters had breached the lower cabins, and staff quickly began emergency evacuation procedures. Buses and personal vehicles were used to transport girls to higher ground, while some groups had to be moved on foot. Amid the confusion and rapidly rising waters, several children were separated from their groups. Officials later confirmed that an unknown number of campers went missing during the evacuation. While many families received the reassuring news that their daughters were safe and relocated to shelters or host facilities, others were not as fortunate. Heartbroken parents gathered near roadblocks and emergency stations, desperately seeking updates, clinging to hope. Local law enforcement, led by Kerr County Judge Rob Kelly and Sheriff's Office spokesperson Clint Morris, described the event as unprecedented and a once-in-a-lifetime flood. Emergency dispatchers received hundreds of calls within minutes, many from residents trapped in their homes or swept away in vehicles. Several fatalities were confirmed, though officials are still working to identify the victims. Texas Governor Greg Abbott declared a state of emergency shortly after noon, activating disaster response teams and mobilizing state resources, including the Texas National Guard. "We are deploying every resource necessary to assist in rescue and recovery efforts," Abbott said. "Our hearts go out to the families of the missing and the entire Camp Mystic community. Rescue operations have been hindered by washed-out roads, fallen trees, and continued rainfall. Search and rescue teams, including airboats, helicopters, and K-9 units, have been working non-stop to locate the missing. Volunteer groups from nearby counties also joined the effort, offering supplies, food, and manpower. The impact of the flood extends far beyond Camp Mystic. Across central Texas, dozens of homes were inundated, and entire communities were cut off by submerged roads. Power outages affected thousands, and water systems were compromised in some towns, leading to boil water notices. Emergency shelters quickly filled as displaced families sought refuge from the storm. As the water slowly begins to recede, the emotional and physical toll is becoming clearer. School counselors and crisis teams have been dispatched to assist traumatized campers and their families. Community members are also stepping up, organizing donation drives and offering temporary housing. For now, the search continues. While the road to recovery will be long, the people of Kerr County remain resilient, leaning on faith, community, and determination to navigate one of the darkest chapters in their history.